half an eye.
I'm gonna try to round
On all
everyone
of you.
together, and
I kind of like whisper desperately into Cervantes, what do you want me to do? What am I gonna do? What are we gonna all order? Have an orgy back there?
Get-
What the hell are you asking me?
we're professionals. Get your shit together. You do what you gotta do to get the job done. Everybody get together. Who do you want?
You don't mean, if I were to be frank,
Look, we gotta get in the
like,
back
you
somehow,
hear
and this is
different
how.
Boys that it's
I
shaky.
do not remember this part.
Like we've got.
You don't have to make
What do you mean by that?
my side.
Their plan, that one sounded more... Right now, we're just trying to ignore the pelt on the floor. And the fucking store of trophies that we just passed. It's taking all of our patience to not burn this place to the ground.
Okay, so
All of our patience? All of our patience.
Oh. No, their pronouns are they, them, because they're multiple
It's an
people.
ecosystem.
Oh,
Exactly.
also I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna tell the group this. They have a cherry popper special, so we get a discount if you guys come.
I don't have money.
Wait, who comes?
No. You hear Todd? You pay regardless if you come or not. That's just how it works.
Disguise self.
That'll work too.
I was gonna say I could disguise myself as the Loxodon at one point since we've seen the wanted poster, but I don't feel comfortable portraying a man I've never seen.
You could
Just-
also hide in plain sight.
That's true. I mean, I can hide just like this. No one knows who I am. I just got here.
Or, we could, try to get the room across from them just in case and just occupy ourselves.
That's what I was
I
thinking.
suppose.
Yeah.
What do you mean by occupy?
Barkeep, we're gonna need those sisters.
I thought you might.
Todd cracks his neck. He says, "Oh, yeah. Huh. Rose and Thorn.
Oh!
Good luck.
Rosenthorn.
Good luck. Daisy might be ugly, but you wouldn't walk straight in the morning.
Oh God.
And again,
Sometimes
I can
you pay for
understand.
the experience."
Unless,
fair enough.
well, I guess the question is, we're gonna take Daisy regardless. We need Daisy. However,
Right.
the question is,
That makes
do you want anybody else? They have some twins, or sisters rather. They have some sisters.
Gee,
Help with the plan.
They-
Ian gave me another idea for a plan. Do you want to explain?
If that is amenable to you, I need a buddy system.
And that's how does Daisy react?
She kind of slaps him on the cheek. He goes, "Do you want your buddy to participate or just watch?" It's like, they're more like a coach.
Oh my god.
Please don't pick me. Please don't.
No, I'm gonna hit Cervantes and Fidget first.
that's why I said, oh no.
After we've had a very thorough get familiar with each other conversation for like 10 minutes, I'm gonna ask them, I'll be like, I'm about to tell you ladies what my kink is. Are you ready? Here's what I'm into. Have you guys ever done BDSM?
I'm gonna quickly float over this bed.
So I'm gonna tell them, I'm a bit of a voyeur myself. I don't like to necessarily get whipped, but I like to watch ladies whip each other. So if you don't mind, could you just go over there and put on a show for me, and I'll even throw in a tip.
What are you doing to me?
No, not to you. We're watching. We're watching the twins like whip each other.
Okay.
I mean, They look at each other and sort of shrug. Not the worst thing we've had to do this week.
And to where they're like strung up, and then I'll go to the other sister and
They're
take
halflings, so you could probably do it with much less space than that. But sure.
and I'll look at the halfling and I'll reach into the chest and see what I can find. Is there like a little like cattle prod whip?
like a cat of nine tails? Yes.
Yeah, that works too. Just something to hit them with. Just something to hit them with.
I was like, there's not a cattle prod. These people.
No, I'm gonna dual wield.
Electricity.
I'm gonna dual wield. I'm dual wielding. And I go, all right, Fidget, and I'm tying up Rose, so I'm like, all right, Thorn, I know you'd be into this shit, and I just start like, and I just start flogging them, and that's what's happening in our room.
So as I look over to Cervantes, I was like, why don't you two actually?
Do you want me to like teach them how? Like, you want to like?
No, more like turn things up a little hotter, like
A little hotter.
makeup, kind of set the mood.
Excuse me. I wasn't expecting this from you.
They both look like they're not convinced you were not a pet yet. So like they're both very confused.
Fidget, I didn't realize you were a freaky bitch. All right, I'm gonna go up and like give the women a few pointers and be like, look, you're putting on a show here, and I'm gonna take out like some rope that I have in my thing, and I'm gonna like go up to the. I'm gonna make the most of what we got in the room, I guess. Also, I'm genuinely curious, like, because I wasn't sure if Fidget was like lying when she was like, "Can you turn up the heat a little bit?" So I'm like looking to see if Fidget's into this.
Is Fidget into this?
And the BDSM, she does not really look like it, but actually roll me an insight real fast.
Insight.
Oh my god.
Natural 20.
That's a natural 20. Okay, damn. You can tell that Fidget's actually now looking. She's staring off into space, like seeing what you're doing. Like she seems to be obviously more concentrating on something else. But like she is every now and again she would glance.
Oh, she's on business. Damn, I was excited. I thought she was actually a kinky motherfucker. All right, and I just keep doing what I'm doing.
Nope. Okay.
In those 10 minutes, the situation is completely evolved. I'm shirtless and dripping with sweat now, and I'm whipping them with a bigger whip.
I'm gonna go around the arrows, like, no.
I'm like, Thorn, it's your turn.
Is there a rat or a mouse?
So, I was thinking more something along the lines of, and I purposely, like, do this and spray Cervantes with the arrow.
Oh.
I'm like, oh.
At this point, I'm kind of trying to scare them off.
You're trying to scare them off.
You
They're
tied them
tied
up.
up.
Oh. That's a part of the scare tactic. All right, I got them both tied up and gagged, and I go. Once I hear the other two like leave, well, I'm gonna ask Fidget to check on them. Fidget, can you go check on the others?
Sure. Sorry that I sprayed.
When Fidget passed by and gave me the thumbs up, I go, "Ay, Dios mío, you girls were a lot of fun." And I throw the toys on the floor, and while I leave them tied up and gagged, and I put money in their pockets, and
How much money?
like a gold each. I'll give them a gold.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna give them more because I go "Ay, Dios mío," and I throw the whips on the floor and I put money in their pockets. And I say, "Oh, the staff will come get you. By the way, terrible disguises." And I step out. And I step out. You see me step out, like putting my shirt back on, like putting my breastplate on, and I'm sweaty as hell.
Yeah. As you tell her that her disguise is terrible, Rose drops disguise self.